Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our introduction week number 25. I'm Andrei, coordinator of RS School, and let's start. Let's start from the practical task. This week we don't have any theoretical modules. Surprise, surprise. Let's start from the fun chart. I believe you're already familiar with this task. So let me just briefly remind you about this task. Your objective of this task is to create a chart. You already have a server application, and you have to create a front-end part of the application. There is functional requirements and technical requirements, and don't forget that you have to submit this task twice for mentor review and for cross-check. And our next task is a presentation. I think it's a really cool task, and your objective is to create to research some topic. Here is a link to topics that you have to choose. You have to choose one of this topic, research it, and create short 8-10 minutes video about this technology and so on, and upload it to YouTube. When you will upload this this video to YouTube, there is an option that video will be there are three options, and one of them that you will choose that the video will be will be approached only by a link, and this link you have to share with your mentor, and that's it for this task. Also, and you have only 1 week for this task. You have submit task presentation this Sunday, and as always, you have task for self-development, optional task for self-development on CodeWars and LeetCode, and the last thing, but not the least, we opened preparation for we opened team distribution for the last final task. So how you can find it? Go to our RS application, go to the team distribution. There will be a button for you where you can register for team distribution. You can see it right now because I have different right on my account. Click connect, then click connect with team, and there will be a list of available teams, and if you a team if you're a team leader of this team and you create a team, if you team leader of team, you can create a team, and don't forget write a name of team, of course, and a description. Please write a technology that you will use on this final project, and this information will give us opportunity to reassign a right mentor for your team. So, and yes, and maybe that's all from my side. Team, let's.
Hello, guys.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you, Andrei, for overview this week. I think finally we're prepared for the questions about the final task, and we're ready to answer them.
Yeah, not only about the final task, we're also open for any task.
Yeah. Yeah, we have some. I'm not sure how serious this question is, but hello guys, we could add couple tasks more for each week, and maybe Becca asking for more study load for each week. As I get it, but maybe I'm wrong. It seems like someone is pretty good at tasks.
Nice. Then
Okay.
you can use the lead code or CodeWars to do extra work, or you can also learn a new or start learning a framework so that you can apply it on your final task.
Yeah. So it was a joke. Okay. But we thought maybe maybe there is not enough tasks. Yeah, we should add more. But yeah, thank you for the question. Yeah. Hi at the back. Okay.
Hi.
Maybe the tasks are easy, so you're just pretending that it's hard to get less tasks next batch maybe for people from next batch at the end of this year.
Yeah, we understand that some of us not beginners in front-end development. So for some people, our task can be easy, but for other, it's also difficult. But if you have free time, go ahead and solve task on lead code or code wars.
Yeah, and there is some kind of feedback about fan chat. It's crucial time. I think you have this week and next week. I think the
And
fan chat
previous week also. So 3 weeks for
this
one
week.
task.
And
I would say
compare.
the task, kinda hard, but yeah, you have 3 weeks, and yeah, Anna, you wanted to say something.
Yeah, I would like to add that comparison with the RU course, you have 1 more week for this task. So I guess 2 weeks should be enough. But the desire to have much, much more weeks, I totally understand.
Yeah, but on the React course, students have only 1 week for task, or maximum 2 weeks for the beginning. So please be prepared for this hard time.
But I would say that's a really good task. I think, yeah, I think only on current project I'm working with WebSockets, and before that I barely learned them. So yeah, it's better to learn them in advance, actually, and that's a good one. But yeah, maybe it can be hard. Okay. And hope the presentation doesn't take that much time. Yeah, I think it's more about to find your team. So yeah, don't worry, Tatiana. Everything should be fine.
Yeah, I'm also think it should be fine with presentation, and it will not take much time because we removed our usual theoretical topics from this week, and you just research one topic as always, and then spend 30 minutes for this presentation, for recording the video.
But you need to create a reveal presentation. So just some coding, but it's not developing a new task from scratch. So just adding some slides and the positions.
I saw a lot of people currently using Figma slides, or how's it called? I think yeah, it's not that hard because I remember last time when I created presentation, it was in PowerPoint, and I thought that my PowerPoint version was really old and it was hard to make any slides there. But I found that it was the last version of PowerPoint, and it still was really hard to make some slide. Yeah, but Figma slides, as I saw, it's really good, and it's not that hard to make some slides for presentation.
Yeah, but in the requirements, they have a tool like framework reveal.js.
Okay, yeah. Sorry then.
But for sure, you can create a template for your slides and then move the code to the reveal.
All right. Uh-huh. Okay, we have a question. Can you predict dates for React course? I will be away 2 weeks during the announced dates for the course, August. When will be the next one?
Related
is a good...
to React, it should be around in a month after ending this one, but I hope this week I will know the exact date and we will share it the next Monday. Related to the course, I mean Core.js course, currently we are talking about September, but we are not sure that it will start right in September, but approximately September, October.
Yeah, regarding
Yes,
regarding the React course, I see the date 7th of July. but there is no date for Angular course. Yeah, I see. I see it on our Earth School website. So you also can check it on Earth School website.
So yeah, it seems like there is no any problems if you can go for vacation, for example, at August. The course is still gonna be started at September or October. Okay. And the question is, maybe you could share a couple of tips on how to start new projects in the most optimal way. I feel like I spend 20% of my time just setting things up and only 80% actually working on async race. Yeah, from is it question about only a school tasks or just in general? I think there is a lot of templates or yeah, some flow. Usually, I'm starting with some template from bundler. For example, every bundler has his own templates how to start React project, for example, or if there is no React, just JavaScript. I think maybe even ask some AI. But yeah, I think there is a lot of boilerplate on the internet how to start projects. Usually, I'm just copying and then fine tuning it for myself. Yeah, so maybe you guys can share some tips.
I think it's related to the next comment about Airbnb rules. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
if it's just a plain chess project, then once you set everything up in one project, then you can just copy the same base or cherry pick your commit for the next project.
But in this case, 20% for installing the project, I guess it's absolutely okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can add your own details and save them. Yeah, reuse something across the projects. But yeah, seems like it's not that much, and the task is hard, but it's not that. I think not that a lot in this task. I think that's okay. Seems like okay if you spend 20% time.
But if I understand related the previous comment related to Airbnb and Yeslin rules, yeah, we figure out that it was a bit tricky. So, and based on your feedback and comments, we will update the task for the future generation. But I hope that experience was useful for everyone, and you will use it in the future in case it was necessary for your project. Because it in a real product it might be and the config for Airbnb, TypeScript config, and so on. Who knows?
Thank you. Thank you, Anna. And yeah, the question about presentation, what we should create presentation. Yeah, I think Andre already talked about it. Yeah, at the beginning. Yeah, shortly you need to create presentation for future final task.
Yeah.
As I understand, the main question is related topics. There is a link in this chat and also this link presents in the task description. And here you can see a set of topics, and you can choose any one.
Yeah, but if you speak about the format of your presentation, there is an example in description for the task. Where you can find, understand what you have to do.
Yeah, so try to read it in the GitHub. Yeah. And if you have any more questions, yeah, you can ask them. I think it's a few minutes to read. And the question from Becca, is it already defined whether the React course will teach React or Next.js? As I remember, Next.js mostly covers also the backend development, and as I remember, there is no Next.js on the...
No, it is. So I'm a mentor
it is?
on that course, so I can share some details. So both React and Next.js are covered on React course. And moreover, the final interview with mentors, you will have 2 topics for the interviews. First part about React and everything related to it, and the second part about Next.js. And
Right.
for tasks, also covered. First tasks were in React only, and the last maybe half of them were on Next.js. So, yeah. So
Yeah,
the
okay.
schedule is quite intensive there.
All right. I thought the course will be focusing only on React, honestly. Yeah.
Previously, as far as I remember, there was also GraphQL, but not this time. So,
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Natalia. And additional question to the question about next dates of React course. So should the next course will set in 1 month after July's course?
If we are talking about Core.js course, it approximately it will start in September. So yes, 1 month after July, but I'm not sure what do you mean after July course.
maybe related to React course? How frequently? Because previous questions from Olga was about React course.
React will start in July.
And the next one?
How
frequent?
Next one in a half year. I mean,
Okay.
twice a year will be React course. So approximately after this one, the next one will be in 6 months.
All right. Thank you for the answer. Yeah. Yeah, the question was about spending a lot of time to adjust not to Airbnb. Yeah, I think that was the problem. Or maybe it's another problem that Tatiana wants to mention. Yeah, so we will rework the task, and yeah, next batch of this course, next group of people will face updated version where no problems with Airbnb ESLint. Yeah, so sorry for this. Hoping it would make your skills more more powerful to work with ESLint. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And the question about presentation is a good. If I choose to focus on Google Analytics and SEO, shall I somehow relate it to web development? Maybe Andrei, you can answer it.
Yeah, of course. Google Analytics and SEO are already related to web development. Google Analytics it's about interaction of user and web page. So it's already about web development, and SEO, of course, mostly depend on your content and your web application. So feel free and make presentation about Google Analytics and SEO how you want.
Related
Yeah, I
to
can.
Google
Sorry.
related to Google Analytics, I have interesting experience when we add this analytic into the project to verify what exactly areas of our application are interesting for our user and most useful, and what is less interesting, and base of result of this analytics after 2 or 3 months, I'm not sure, we almost refactor all our application, change our blocks and so on. So when user open the page, they will see the most relevant information for each user, and after that our application became more interesting for our user, became more popular, and so on. And I guess the knowledge related to Google Analytics, SEO optimization, it's the real way to make your application to make it kind of winner comparing with other applications with the same format.
Yeah, and it's helpful if in terms of just learning more about your users. And for if we're talking about landing pages, I think there is a lot of challenges in Google Analytics actually, and about web development because somehow you can affect the performance of landing page because you're adding analytics, and there is few ways to searching some side effects. So there's few ways to implement. I just had experience of designing this kind of analytics, not Google one. So yeah, there is a lot of challenges, and yeah, it seems like it's really related to web development. So yeah.
And I can add that I fully worked on Google Analytics for one project, which is about improving performance metrics from 5 out of 100 till a higher result. So, and you can also check which frameworks can help you. So we, for example, for this project, we switched from React to Next.js, and we applied more things for the performance improvements. Can also be related to web development.
Yeah, so that's a good one. I would say. Yeah. Yeah, and Vladislav asking some any references from previous courses with presentations, and Vladislav is curious which one are the most pair to get points. So do we
You
have
can see
some?
the video.
Yeah, there is a video of example,
Mhm.
but yeah, I think it's not that fresh as I saw. Maybe that's why people curious.
We're not going to share any links for presentation from previous run because it might lead to cheating.
Hmm. So yeah, that's it then, guys. No links for presentations.
And the
But yeah,
uh, assessment is the same, so we just focus on the scores, and it's not a subjective assessment still.
mhm. Yeah. Hope we answered the question. The question from Becca: should TypeScript make it easier for me during the working process, or for future me or other developers working the same project? I don't find it easy to work with code logic and TypeScript altogether. Um, I think, yeah, my opinion. I think I already said it a few streams ago. If you work on the project more than 1 hour, I think it's TypeScript is really helpful. And yeah, if we are talking about production code, I think for business it's really important to avoid situations where your application production become just white screen, for example. And TypeScript is really helpful for that problem. And it's really big risk for the business because the business cannot get money from the application or just provide some goods for users during this time, and you need to fix it, and maybe you miss something. So TypeScript is good. Other things like Flow from Facebook, I think it's not that efficient and it's less developer experience compared to TypeScript. Yeah, and I saw something like TypeScript is one of the most lovable languages on the GitHub, something like this. So I think it's worth it to work with TypeScript. So yeah, I think you just get used to it after some time. I remember myself, it was hard from the beginning, but then later you don't know how to yeah, develop something without TypeScript. Yeah, what do you guys think? Is it
I
easier with
agree.
TypeScript?
I agree. TypeScript is not an easiest one for beginners, but it's worth time to spend um, to deal with it in future.
Mhm.
I can argue because for me, writing in TypeScript is easier than just use plain JavaScript. Because even IDE can support you with some types and just um, check the function type and which arguments can you pass to it, how many, and so.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, so just try to use more, and in some moments you'll think the same, I think. Mhm. And the question from Ewan, do not exactly understand how difficult topic should be. I think it's the question about presentations.
Mhm.
And yeah, you have the list of topics. But yeah, but maybe I'm missing something, Andre.
Yeah,
How?
I think this question about depth of researching, but
Uh-huh.
this is task for you uh, to find optimal balance between depth and engagement. Yeah, we have a requirement about 8-10 minutes duration of our presentation, and it depends. It really depends on topics that you uh, choose. If you choose something big like an Angular, so it will be how to say some shell researching. So you can't fit all information about Angular into 10 minutes. But if it's something if you choose something easier, so yeah, you have to research it deeper.
And
Mhm.
I would suggest to select a topic based on your interest, based on some areas which would help you later in the job, or just adding one skill more in your CV. Yeah.
Yeah, or just, or if you interested in something and you didn't have a chance to read about this technology, research about this technology, yeah, we give you a chance.
Okay, and from the coordinator perspective, I will share some secrets related to this task. It's really important for us because time to time our project ask, we are looking for developer, junior developer who able to learn something new in short period and who can speak English fluently because we have a lot of communication with the customers. And this video can help me and our staffing coordinator to figure out the most applicable junior developer for this role. Sometime I received the question like, I need someone with an excellent English, but our staffing figure out that your English level is, let's say, B1, but you can speak fluent and it's enough for projects. So we can share this link with some project just to help us to present you as the best option for this project and to improve your chance to join this project. And frankly speaking, I'm not sure that if you share the topic as deep as it possible, it will help. But your fluent speech, the your presentation, that you can share one thing, then other thing based on this one, and so on. So it's interesting to listen to you and it's real help you.
Yeah, I would say something about selling. The whole life is selling. Yeah, so
Yep.
it can help you to sell yourself as a programmer if you know English and you know the how to choose between engagement and depth. Yeah, and I can share my experience. I applied for Meetup, for example. They have the same question: how you would be sure why the whole audience is engaged because of this topic, or how you find this golden middle of engagement and the depths of this topic. Yeah, so that's a good exercise too. Uh,
And one more. Uh, 2 weeks ago, one project asked me for a junior and some requirements. And I've shared with this project feedback from first interview, from second interview, link for self-presentation. This course we did self-presentation, not research of new topic, and add some words from my side. And the most interesting thing, it was enough to accept this junior develop to the project without interview to this project, only based of our screenshot and feedback, because this project known about our school and for them it's enough. So this our student has joined the project without interview, only based on three screenshot and one link. So it's real success story. It's rare case, but
Yeah, thank you for the answer. And yeah, we can move on to the next question. Some statistics, some stats here. How many people successfully complete this course every year? I think I remember. I knew some numbers, but I think Anna, you every moment of your life know the stats from previous course. I think.
around 10-15 percentage from the initial group have successfully completed this course.
And the total number is around 1,000 students
Yep.
usually. So do the math. 100 to 150 people.
Not 1,000. If I'm not mistaken, it's 700 because we not consider the people that just joined the course and didn't complete at least one task. So student who complete at least one task, if I'm not mistaken, the first one is markdown CV, and only the student we consider as initial group.
Yeah, so around 100, then something like this. Then
I would say 60-70 people.
okay, don't let the moral go down for students.
But I believe that this amount might be much more higher, but it depends on a current course group.
Yeah, so that's the good point to say I was one of 1,000. Okay, so only 70 people from 1,000 finished this course. I was one of them. Kind of achievement. And more about the presentation and how shall we make references to the sources used. Maybe Andre, you can share.
There is no any requirement about references, about sources. So
Yeah,
feel free to use any sources you want.
yeah. Looks like it's not that serious how it in scientific publications. So yeah.
Yeah, and in real project, it also it doesn't matter what sources do you use. It matter only final result.
Yeah,
But
agree.
please do not use artificial intelligence.
Yeah, it seems there is some chance of mistake.
Yeah, only one exception. If you will write your own artificial intelligence. Yeah,
And present it as a final project.
yeah,
Yeah, surprise.
it's also a good skill for your
Yeah. Okay, thank you for the answer. Yeah, I'm thinking about this question. Is the link submitted only to the mentor? No cross-check this time. I'm not sure about what task is it. Is it?
Let me explain one more time. For task fun chart, you have to submit this task 2 times, one for cross check and one for mentor. For presentation, you have to submit for mentor check only.
All right. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Ilona, I think, missed the start of the stream, maybe. So that was the issue. Yeah, so the question for the boss, you mean that if I have good presentation skills, I have a higher chance to find a good junior position? Yeah, it's not about junior position. It's not about programming at all, I think, in general.
For any area of your life, it's yes. If you have a good presentation skill, you can sell yourself for any position, not only IT.
Yeah, so that's the advice from the boss. Follow it. Okay. Yeah, and I have question about why we are restricting to use AI. I talks to AI like a teacher. Why is it bad? It's okay. Actually, it's okay to use. I think just do not cheat on the course using AI, and do not use AI as a final source of truth. And that's it. But actually, yeah, you can leverage it as you can. Don't just follow these rules that I mentioned before.
Yeah, like don't ask AI to write a code for reveal for your presentation, or migrate from PowerPoint to Reveal.js. Something like this.
Okay. The question from Vladislav. This one is really interesting. What we are thinking about strategy completely skip the presentation because it's 100 points and instead put all the energy into the fun chat task. 465 points. Just a question.
First of all, as I mentioned before, the presentation task might increase your chance to be invited to the project interviews. That's why we will not skip. But if it's real pain for you, I guess we can add 1 week for presentation and make the deadline at the same day as fun chat. What do you think, guys? I mean, 4th of May. If it's real pain for our student, I guess it's will okay.
Do you have any dependency on this task for the future ones?
No.
I think if you're that kind, boss, so we can let students.
Vladislav, is it okay for you to have additional week for presentation, but no additional week for fun chat?
Yeah, I think Vladislav is excited about this offer.
I hope it's win-win for everyone.
Okay, then. So then we will update the deadlines for the next week.
So deadline has been adjusted.
Done. That's it. I had the same feeling as with a full-time job. It's just impossible to me to complete. Yeah, I think if it's hard for now, you saw the deadline was smooth for 1 week, for example, for a presentation. Is it okay for you guys? So you can share your experience maybe on the next week then. Is it better or no? Yeah, so yeah, people are excited and happy now. Vladislav is the hero. Vladislav, it's time to create your team. You're on the peak, on the peak. Huh? Yeah. So Andrew said he adjusted already the deadline, so you can check then in application. Yeah. So any other questions? So it seems like then closer we are to the final task, then the more questions we have. And yeah, hope we answered all of your questions today. We can wait for a little bit more, but seems like not much questions for now. Only cheering of Vladislav.
Seems we answered everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay then. So what you guys think? Can we finish here our session today?
We can finish.
All right. So thank you everyone as usual. Thank you for attending it today. Thank you for interesting questions and sharing your experience. Yep. See you next week.
See you. Have a good week. Bye bye.
See you guys.
Bye bye everyone.